Hey, welcome back to another video. We're building our Hero Maker form here. And this next video, we're going to illustrate the idea of a selection box where you can have multiple strings selected. So the control I'm looking for in this time is called a Listbox. So the Listbox is going to hold the cities of the office locations where our hero works. So let's put a label on the screen and name it, put the text as office locations. Alright, so now it's time to fill the list box with some values. So I'm looking in the properties for the idea of items. So you'll probably find it under data. Now you can see that there are data bindings, so you can get this from databases, but we're just going to have a static collection. So I'm going to click on items and the collection, and then add each city. So let's do Moscow, New York, London, Paris, and a few other cities of your choice. So once you click OK, you'll see that we have a list of cities in our office locations. So as of right now, you can see that I'm only allowed to select one at a time. I'm going to attempt to hold the Shift key down and select, but I'm only allowed one still. So let's go look in the properties here, and I'm looking for the section titled Behavior. The Behavior allows me to select multiples. So here is selection mode. It says 1. What are the choices? We can do let's do multi-simple. I think that one will work. Let's see what happens now when I run the program. And so now you can see that as I select, I can do multiple cities. I can toggle them on and off with each click. So let's select a few. Now, as you can see, there's no effect yet in our data structure. So what kind of data structure should we save this as? So let's go back into our code and think up another type of data structure. So we have abilities that are all true falses. Now we're going to have the next string or the next set of items, and we're going to call it a list of strings. So it seems to me like the choice is really between creating an array of strings or a list of strings. In my case, I'm going to choose list because later someone might want to extend the length of the list and not just have a limit of 8 cities. So it is a list of type string, and we'll give it the name cities. And so we'll create a new list, and we'll have nothing in it yet. So now I want to go through the list of all the selected items and add them to my cities list. So C# and the developers of the WinForms controls make it quite easy. So we can say for each each string, in listbox1 dot selected items. So this will go through the list and automatically choose only those items that were selected by the user. And since we have a list of cities, we can add a string to it. So we'll say cities.add.s. So it should be as simple as saying our status message is going to have an appended message again. It'll say the hero works in these cities, and I can simply attach cities to it. So let's try our hero again. Let's do Superman. He has time control and absorb energy, and let's pick 3 cities and click Create Hero. Now we have a problem. It says here that our cities are listed as a list item. And so it didn't quite print New York, Paris, and Hong Kong. So let's fix that. So once more, we'll use a for loop, and we'll say for each city in cities. And we will attach the status message to append again, and we'll put the name of the city plus a comma. All right, so let's test it out now. So let's put in Superman with a couple of skills, and let's select multiple cities and choose Create Hero. So you can see from the status message that we have the following abilities, and also we have the list of cities. So that demonstrates how to use a selection, multiple selection, in a list box for our cities. Now I'm not following the rule that I already laid out. In the code here, I don't want just to use the word listbox, listbox1. So I'm going to rename this. So instead of listbox1, I'm going to put lst_cities and press enter. Now you notice, as I changed the name, the code also changed. So that way it automatically refactored my coding. All right, so that's a good stopping point for this app. In the next video, we're going to work with radio buttons, and then we'll have another piece of data to collect on our hero.